This 10-minute stretch routine will help you feel energized and ready for the day if you're somebody who wakes up feeling quite achy and quite stiff, especially if you have scoliosis. And the best thing is you can start this while you're still lying in your bed. So I'm going to come to lying down. You stay in your bed right there. And we're going to bring the left leg in towards us and we're going to stretch the right leg out. So we're going to start with a nice breath in. Move the knee slightly away from you and exhale to draw the knee in towards the chest. So we're inhaling to move the knee slightly away and exhale, bring the knee in towards the chest. Good, let's do one more here. Good, and then from there we're going to change sides. So extend your left leg, bring your right knee in. Inhale, move the knee away from you, exhale, drawing the knee in towards the chest. Inhaling and exhale. Good, maybe enjoying that slight stretch in the lower back here. Good, from there we're going to change sides again. We're going to come back to the first side. This time we're going to hold onto the back of the thigh. And we're going to reach the leg up towards the ceiling. Now we're probably not fully straightened. This is first thing in the morning. So your muscles might still be feeling quite a little bit tight. So we'll just go to where it feels fine. So stretch up towards the ceiling and then bend your knee. So we're going into the stretch a little bit and then we're releasing from there. Good. So this is all about movement rather than, yes, we're doing a little stretch, but really we're just waking up all the joints in the body as well. So let's go to that ankle joint. Let's circle the foot around the ankle one way and then the other way around. Good, and then let's give that leg a good shake out, just kind of moving the energy around the leg. Let's change sides, so bring the other leg up, hold on to the back of the thigh. We start with our hamstring opening, so lengthening the leg up towards the ceiling and then bending the knee. Reaching up to open the back of the leg and then release. Good. Make this your last one and then we're going to go into our ankle circle. So we're going to rotate the foot around the ankle one way and then the other way around. Good, and then we're going to give that leg a good shake out here. Just moving the energy around the leg. Good, let's release and then bring both knees in towards your chest. Have a little rock from side to side here. Maybe drawing the knees in towards the chest a little bit more. Good, and then this is optional. Only if your neck feels happy with this. You could lift your head up and just kind of curl yourself into this little ball for a breath or two. And then releasing the head. And then we're going to roll ourselves to the side to come to sitting at the edge of your bed. Good. So make sure that you're sitting right at the edge so that you can plant your feet down on the ground, and let's wake up the upper body a little bit. So shoulders, let's roll those shoulders, waking up the shoulder joints. Good, and keep breathing with those long breaths. Good, let's go into some nice side openings. So we're going to release one arm down, we're going to reach the other arm up and just gently taking it over. Don't take it into a big stretch. It's just a nice opening movement and we're going to go from side to side. So just bringing one hand down, the other arm reaches up and over. Good, that's it. And always thinking about creating space and maybe moving some different parts of the body, of the spine. Maybe the movement is more in the hips. It doesn't really matter as long as you keep moving. Good, nice. And then let's release. Bring the hands on the knees. We're going to do a little cat-cow from here, a seated cat-cow. Inhale, lifting your chest. And then exhale, we're going to slightly lean back, bringing the chin down towards the chest. Inhale to open, lengthen the front of the body. Exhale, we're opening the back of the body. Good, so see how this feels. Sometimes first thing in the morning, this can feel really kind of tight and stiff, but the more you do it and the more repetitions you do, you might feel that it's starting to become a little bit easier. There's a little bit more ease of movement. Good, make this your last one. And then just coming back to center. Good, so for this next one, we're gonna come up into standing. So you want to sit on the edge of your bed here. And we're gonna do this really slowly and mindfully. So we're gonna plant our feet firmly down into the ground. And first of all, let's see if we can lengthen a little bit more through the crown of the head. Thinking about this space between the hips and the rib cage. Lengthening, and then from there we're going to hinge forwards, and then we're going to press the feet into the floor to slowly bring ourselves up into standing. From there we're going to bend the knees, take the hips back, and we're going to come straight back down towards the bed. Now this is harder obviously if your bed is quite low. It's going to be easier if your bed is a little bit higher, so you could start from a cushion as well. Let's do this again. We're going to lengthen, slightly hinging forwards, and then coming up into standing. Good. And then from this position, we're going to squat. We're going to bend the knees, take the hips back like a chair pose in yoga, and come back to sitting. This is great for core strengthening and really practicing coming up with awareness here. It's difficult as well, and if you really slow it down, you're going to make it even harder. So see what you can do, how you feel. If it's too hard, just use a little bit of a momentum to bring yourself up. But otherwise, we're going to see if we can slow it down a little bit. Good, let's do one more here. And then with this next one, we're going to stay in standing. I'm going to put my chair away for our last couple of poses. And we're going to bring the left foot forwards and the right foot back. And again, I want you to really firmly plant the feet down into the ground. We're going to bend that front knee until the knee is over the ankle, lengthening through the waist, and we're going to slightly hinge forward. So there's a long line from the crown of the head down towards my back heel now. So this is a warrior one variation, and you can reach your arms back to open the front of the chest. Take a breath here, and then it's your choice. You can either keep the arms there, or if you want a little bit more challenge, you could either reach the arms forward, straight ahead, or up over the head. And just again, just taking another couple of breaths here. Really feeling strong. Spread those fingers, open the palms of the hands, and breathe. One more breath. Good, and then we're slowly going to lower the arms, and we're going to come over to the other side. So right foot is forwards now, left foot is back. We're starting this at the feet, really pressing the feet down. Bend your front knee until the knee is over the ankle, and we'll lengthen. And we're slightly hinging forwards. Let's start with the arms reaching back to open the chest. Good, and then your choice, either reaching the arms forwards or maybe up over the head, or keep them where they were. Long breath in, long breath out. Lots of energy into the legs. We're going to need them today during the day, to keep us moving and to keep us strong. Good, one more breath. And then let's release. Good, and we're going to come into our mountain pose. Feet hip distance apart. Just making sure your right and left foot are doing the same. We want the hips to be nice and level. We want to keep that space between the ribs and the hips. And we're just going to think about opening through the front of the chest. If you've got one shoulder that tends to roll forwards a little bit, give it a little bit more space. So we're just kind of thinking about opening the space here at the front. Good, lengthening through the crown of the head. If you're feeling comfortable here, you can even close your eyes for a moment. With that intention, whatever that might be for you, how do you want to feel during the day today? Good. And then slowly open the eyes. Getting a good night's sleep is really not a given with scoliosis. If you're wondering what might be the best sleeping position or how to generally get a good night's sleep with scoliosis, then make sure to check out this playlist here, which is all about sleep and scoliosis.